Szen Cobb, just about ready to go. The former All-Star looking to help his team get a win today. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So 2 down, Gunnar Henderson up next for the Mariners. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Cobb stepping in now. When the hardware says best pitcher in the game, you better come to the plate locked in, Chris.
Yeah, and if you're not, Boog, he'll carve you up like a pumpkin in October.
Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Late on that fastball.
Well, this is a great matchup that you just don't get to see very often. The reigning Cy Young Award winner against the reigning MVP. All eyes are on this battle right here. That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Cobb now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One, 2 now. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
This one in the air, center field, and that's the 3rd out. One left for Seattle, still behind by a count of 1-0.
Up next for the Angels,
Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that is out of play. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. He notches strikeout number 150 this season. Back here at Angel Stadium, now the Mariners catcher, Liam Hicks. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 1 away. 1 down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a foul, out of play. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First and second, 1 out. Ben Rice up next for the Mariners. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. Just missed getting out of here and tying this game. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Had a game to forget. Saddled with a golden sombrero, 4 strikeouts and no hits.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Just about to get underway. Leading off, Kevin Charles.
Number 20, Kevin Charles.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 1 up, 1 down. Cobb steps in. He's had a lot of success against this pitcher, Szengy.
Yeah, he's like a DJ with the timing, Boo. Just mixing barrels and bad intentions every time they face off.
Out towards right center field. Charles on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Hey, by the way, Chris.
Yes, John.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Kevin Charles up next for the Mariners.
Kevin Charles.
Charles recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
2 runs across in the inning here in the 2nd game of the series. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And that one is off the wall. To second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer, his 41st home run of the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's a 2-2. In the air out to center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
In the air to left center. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Angels. Up next for
So
the
in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Popped in the air, left field. And there's one away. In the dirt, and he can't hang on to it. Almost a fantastic play.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a
Cobb had a sensational showing in the win. Had only one hit but made it count with a homer.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
One down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Szen Cobb. Swinging a foul straight back. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. His 42nd home run of the season. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the third baseman, Brady House. Back up the middle and a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. The throw in, and he's out easily.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now two aboard.
Definitely found the perfect spot. This could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
First and second, two down. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Misses outside, and it's 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
Now here is Terrell Guidry. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one is absolutely belted. Out of here. Grand slam. He leaves the yard to right. His 24th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 7-0.
You know, more than 100 grand slams are hit every season in baseball, but they're still exciting every single time. Wow, what a huge at-bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch them all, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles underneath it, brings it in, and there's one down.
Up next for Seattle, the first baseman. Yes, up next for the Angels.
Cobb went deep in his most recent game.
Szen Cobb.
The 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Vladimir Muriel up next for the Mariners.
Vladimir Muriel.
The Mariners with a lot of ground to make up, and we're at the top of the 5th. There's a line drive to left field. Cobb gets under it. 2 away now.
Up next for Seattle, the right fielder.
Szen Cobb getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Cobb with a homer in his last game. The Halos up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
You're out.
2 away now after the drop third strike.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
One down. Digging in, Szen Cobb. He's already homered in this game. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night, and they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's flexing his power with another home run, dude. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
So 2 down. Joe Ferreira up next for the Mariners. This could end it. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels make it 6 straight victories. Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. The show brings you game one of a big 4-game set. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Detroit Tigers. Boog Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Szen Cobb getting ready to hit. Out to short. One pitch and one out. Alan Stone up now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. Cobb on his way over. Reaching for it and brings it in. Here's the veteran first baseman, Jack Caglione. 2 on, 2 outs. Up the middle. Base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Alan Stone up now for the Tigers. 1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Out towards right center field. Cobb on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is towards first. Caglione. He steps on the bag. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 4, Steroid.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here is Jared Gold. Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Josue De Paula. In the air, center field. And that's the inning. Nothing across. Back at Comerica Park. Start of the 6th, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Szen Cobb. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Angels, the left fielder, number 4.
So 2 down, and up next for Los Angeles, Szen Cobb, known for his late inning heroics.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Angels leave 1. 2 outs. Runner on first. Here's the catcher. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that is that. Through 8 full. Cobb had a poor showing, needed to do more.
Well, Boog, this is a game he'd rather forget. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better next time out.
Cobb digs in. He can't hide from it, Singy. He's been dominated in this matchup.
But here's a new opportunity, Boo. Got to take advantage and flip the script.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Just underway here in Detroit. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third. He's in there.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. On to extra innings. Szen Cobb up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Back here in Detroit, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Cobb, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1.
You know, these Angels just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
Swing and a miss. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. 1 out. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Cobb digging in. Crowd's feeling it. Go ahead run and scoring position. This at bat just got a whole lot bigger, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. These are pressure pitches. You've got to grind it out and come through for the squad.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 2 outs. Swings and misses. Struck him out. They miss a big chance to take the lead here. 1 down. Danny Sims will hit next. That one is absolutely belted. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Cobb had a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. No hits and 4 strikeouts, the golden sombrero.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Cobb digging in. Big-time pitcher, so he better have a plan, Singy. Otherwise, it's a short trip.
Yeah, Boogie's just got to pick a pitch and go. No guessing, no hesitation.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Back at Comerica Park. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Now a pop-up on the infield. Divine. And there's one down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at-bat.
Up the middle. And base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
So I don't think that pitch would...
Here's the catcher. The 0-1. Base hit and a run in to score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Man at second. This one in the air center field. Cobb drifts towards it. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. We're through 5. Cobb up now trying to make this pitcher work, Singy.
Yeah, it's time to be annoying, Boog. Spoiler mode activated. Foul balls, deep counts, whatever it takes.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. Inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. Cobb steps in with 2 outs and nobody on. He's basically saying, fine, I'll do it myself.
That's right. Might as well cue the movie trailer voice.
In a world where nobody gets on base. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Got him! And that's the ball game. Cobb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One down. Szen Cobb now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. The 0-2. Just underway here in Detroit.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one carrying. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. His 44th home run of the season. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
2 on, 2 outs. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. Got him swinging for the K. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 1 down. Lawrence Devine, the next to hit. This one in the air, center field. 2 down. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Darren Holt getting ready to hit. In the air out to center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. Fires it to the plate. He beats it. They're on the board 4-1. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Foul ball there. Man at first, 1 away.
No, that's too high.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. O'Connell, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Just off the outside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one missed. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Three-two. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
What a stop. There's one. Double play. What a clean killing. One down. Jack Caglione up now for the Tigers. Payoff pitch. This one in the air, center field. Cobb drifts towards it. Takes it in for the out. And up next for Detroit, Josue De Paula. The 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Cobb on the move. He's got it. One away. Cobb played pretty well in this win. Only one hit, a home run.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Szen Cobb looking to bounce back after struggling last series. Can he turn things around today? It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Cobb matched a homer in his last game. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Batting third, the left fielder.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Get down.
Throw to third. Save. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
Chopped left side. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Chang on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One down. Ramon Rodriguez stepping in for the Rangers. And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2. Cobb went deep in his most recent game. Swing and a foul out of play. Cobb, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one up and in. Look out.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Rangers DH, Ramon Rodriguez. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Cobb now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, good power guy right there, and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Rod Millar stepping in for the Rangers. Base hit into center field. Coming home. Fires it to the plate. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down to... Cobb had an unremarkable game in this one. Had 1 hit against 3 strikeouts in this one.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. And the batter now, Szen Cobb. This one popped up right side. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. On a line. And that's the 3rd out. 1 down. Here's the 3rd baseman, Calvin Metz. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it, and there's 2 down. And that's ripped into left, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That one is absolutely belted. Lindsey racing into the alley. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
1 away. Cobb steps in. You can feel the tension. 2 outs and a chance to deal a serious blow.
Clutch hitter right here, Boog. If he comes through again, it might just take the air out of the other side.
Up next to the Angels, the designated hitter, Steroid.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. throws, save. That's a stolen base. 80 stolen bases for him this season. How is that possible?
Well, it really doesn't matter what the situation is. When a guy like this gets on first, you know he's going to steal second at some point during the at-bat. Nice job to get in the scoring position. The defense probably knew it was coming, but they just couldn't do anything to stop it.
Base hit, one run in already. Now the second run is in. It's a 2-run single, and the lead is up to 5. Cobb stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you, you just want to bunt and jog to first and protest, Szengy?
Hey, man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swinging bunt would feel like a trophy.
Foul ball. And he'll one. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get us swinging.
Almost got him. In the air, left field.
Pick it up.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball.
That's high.
Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
The Halos trying to break this one open here at the top of the 9th. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Alberto Esquivel, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Hitchcock getting cranked up as well. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Next to hit, Dylan Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, that's low.
Two on, 2 outs. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lerma, the next to hit. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, Szen
Cobb really stood out in this win.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Cobb locks in. I don't know if it's the release point or what, but he smashed this pitcher like a piñata.
Yeah, and it seems like every at-bat's a birthday party, Boog. Might be time to send a gift basket and hope for mercy.
That one fouled off. just starting out here in Arlington. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Inoho takes it himself. That's out number 2. Man at first. Up next for the Rangers, Ramon Rodriguez. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under this one. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back at Globe Life Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. So the Los Angeles Angels with a big opportunity today, the chance to clinch a division, crowned with a win. Singing, even with the predictions that they'd be contenders, still a big one gone runner at first. Now here is Jim Ventura and a 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only 1 out.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Foul ball there.
These two guys, a lot of respect for one another.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right,
throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Cobb digging in, missed opportunity just now, but still a chance with 2 away. Big spot here, Singy.
Yeah, got to shake it off and keep grinding. A base hit here changes everything.
Fouls away the first offering. He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball. All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Pitch misses, and 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage. Bottom of the inning. Now the catcher for the Rangers, number 18. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Out to short, off balance feed, there's 1. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First and second, 2 outs. Michael Lerma stepping in for the Rangers. Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. 3-run game, it's 5-2. Back in Arlington, set for the last half of the 7th. Thomas Inoho stepping in for the Rangers. This one in the air, center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Cobb locks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
Chases that one upstairs.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Cobb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Well, I don't want to pile on a player when he's down, but that was a lousy game at the dish. Sure, they got the win, but if he performs like that, it doesn't make it easy.
Szen Cobb getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they continue to churn out wins? It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
That's the ball.
This one in the air, right field.
Find the ball. Find the ball.
And it drops in.
Like
well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Swing and a ground ball. A sliding stop. Here's one. Double play.
Yep, he's out.
What a twin killing. Joey Ortiz steps in for the Royals. This one in the air, center field. And that is that. So the Royals batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Ashton Dukesman. Out to center. Out number 2. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers.
There you go. Find it. Find it.
In plenty of time to first. One pitch and one out. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cobb, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Strike 2.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
Swing and a miss. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So 2 down. Here's the center fielder. Payoff pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cobb under it and makes the grab. And that is that. Make it 6. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Szen Cobb. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
The 1-0. Now one missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground. And foul ball. Two on, two outs. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Good job at damage. With a less than great game in this one. One hit but 3 strikeouts on the day.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.
Now the number 2 hitter. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit. Right now 3rd in the American League in RBIs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. 2 away now.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move. He's got it. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the designated.
Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. Foul ball there.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
2 down. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That one fouled off. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. And a big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So another good inning for him. 1 down. And next up for the Royals, Jackson Chourio. This one in the air, center field. Cobb moving under this one. And there's 2 down. So digging in, Joey Ortiz. Payoff pitch. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. Back in Anaheim, we go to the 8th. Jeff Ullman steps in for the Royals. On a line. And it drops in. But a good job to keep it in front. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's the center fielder, Szen Cobb. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 1-2 now. Swings and misses. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Cobb had a rough go of it in this game. Saddled with a golden sombrero, 4 strikeouts and no hits.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
So up next, Szen Cobb, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Swing and a foul straight back. Rincon on at first, nobody out. Comes up empty.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out swinging. And the runner stays where he is.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Man at second. This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. In the air to left center. On the move to the gap. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. So 2 down. And the batter now, Adrian Santana. The 0-1. This one in the air center field. Cobb in position. And that's the 3rd out. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Up the middle. Nice grab. It's there, and that's a great play. Back here at Angels Stadium. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Jeff Ullman steps in for the Royals. In the air to left center. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Anthony Rivas. And that one is lifted in the air. That's out number 2. Back in Anaheim, we go to the top of the 7th. Ashton Dutzman steps in for the Royals. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. That's the 1st out, the top of the 7th. Digging in, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Friedberg, in his 3rd season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Pretty poor showing in this game despite the win.
Well, at least they got the win, Boog. That's got to be the only thing lifting his mood right now. The coaching staff knows he's capable of more, and he does too.